There is a way where I think we can, and I want to bring that up. What if we trade Carson Wentz to one team, get the first rounder for Carson Wentz, and then use that first rounder in a package for a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson or Derek Carr?
That sounds like a Madden thing, but
But
uh,
is
I
any
don't.
team looking to get Carson Wentz in exchange for a first round pick? The Colts don't. So let's get right into it. The Colts do not have the capital or any kind of asset to trade for an Aaron Rodgers or a Russell Wilson or a Derek Carr. They don't have a first round pick. Any team that they call, they're going to get hung up on because they don't even. That's like the basis for any big time trade is a first rounder or a top
But then
10 pick.
you
The
gotta
Colts don't
think
have any
about
of that.
though. We also brought up like we do have key players though, and the thing is you don't want to just that's really bad on the morale on the team to just get rid of a player that's good.
Yeah,
Um, someone that's like, for example, you're not going to trade someone like Darius Leonard. That's one thing you're not going to do. But like someone like Ryan Kelly, that was
which
brought
we
up to
brought up.
trade.
We brought up that
Yeah,
up last episode.
for the car. They need a center. Um, I don't know if the Raiders are really going to find that it's worth giving up a quarterback for Ryan
The
Kelly,
thing
but
with Derek Carr too is we don't even know if the Raiders want to move on from Derek Carr. They could just re-sign him and be fine. Like we
if
don't
I was Derek,
know
see, if
that.
I was Derek Carr, I'd want out of there just knowing. I don't know if he's really. I feel like he's a very loyal guy, just the way he talks. You know, he's very religious and stuff. So like,
Yeah,
I think that he might be like one of those guys that wants to stay in. Uh, yeah, is it Vegas? Yeah, Vegas. So I don't know. Carr potentially coming to Indy. I don't want that to happen. Really, I
you
wouldn't
don't want that
like.
to happen.
I don't want Carr to Indy. I don't. I
Why?
would because knowing what else is on the table, not Carr. I would pick Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson over him all day. Um,
Okay, yes, but those aren't. That's we can't do that. There is a way where I think we can, and I want to bring that up. What if we trade Carson Wentz to one team, get the first rounder for Carson Wentz, and then use that first rounder in a package for a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson or Derek Carr?
that sounds like a Madden thing, but
But
uh,
is any
I don't.
team looking to get Carson Wentz in exchange for a first round pick?
Uh, I mean, I could. I'm
Is
trying to think of
Carson
this.
Wentz worth a first rounder to a team that's struggling?
I think that No, I don't
Because
think
he
so
was to
because
us. We gave up a
yeah,
first rounder.
Frank Reich was. I think the reason why the Eagles knew they could get some out of him pretty good is because Frank Reich was so devoted towards him.
Yeah.
Uh, it's kind of
And the
how
Eagles were
does
fine with that
I
because
think
they
the
had benched him
only
that year anyways.
I mean, maybe the Texans, I don't know, like, they need I heard that they're sticking with David Mills or something like that, but,
Davis.
um,
They need to
Davis
stick with Davis Mills. I
Da
think Davis Mills is
Davis
solid.
Mills.
Yeah.
Um, can't really think of another team that's really that desperate for I mean, if
So I looked up the draft order for this next season, and first off, I do want to say, what about the Bucks? What about if Tom Brady retires? The Bucks are going to need a quarterback.
hmm,
Bruce Arians,
he does have ties to Indy. Uh,
because that's
I
another
didn't think
discussion we can do in another episode is the Tom Brady discussion because the
mhm,
things that he's been saying since they lost the other day are like kind of hinting towards
yeah.
retirement, but I don't see him going out like that. But it is a discussion. What if we send
I
Wentz to the Bucks, get a first round pick and something else or whatever, and then use that to get a quarterback?
That'd be kinda wild. Ooh, I could see maybe so everybody's gonna talking about actually no, Chris Godwin's gonna be a free agent. I was thinking, never mind. I
Yeah,
was thinking like that, that transaction, but yeah, I could see us. I think that the Bucks would like it. I mean, who's their they have I think it's Kyle Trask behind him, which
yeah,
is
and I think Blake
uh
Bortles is there too.
so I don't know. Maybe that was the whole thing behind getting Brady was I mean not the whole thing, but like
I know
they
Blake
got
Bortles
Kyle.
is on the Saints. Let me just fix that mistake I just said.
But they brought in Kyle Trask and Tom Brady. Maybe they think Kyle Trask could like potentially be a guy that they want to work with. We haven't heard much about him at all. I
Yeah,
think he played in the preseason. I don't remember what he did or
I mean you're
anything,
never
but
gonna hear about a quarterback under Brady, so it's like a quarterback under Peyton Manning.
I don't think like teams that are playing with young quarterbacks. I don't think they're gonna want another mid-aged guy come in there. Like for example, if you got I don't know what they think of Kyle Trask because he was pretty good in college, so you don't know like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So I think that I could see them bringing in like a older quarterback. I don't know who that would be right now. Just
Carson
a
Wentz.
Nah, nah, nah.
Okay,
I c
so no more Bucks. What about the Giants? What if the Giants want to get rid of? Because
nah, th they
we
they want Daniel Jones, I believe. Like, I've heard that they're sticking with him.
okay,
Um,
because they have a top 5 and a top 7 pick in the draft. Would the one any of those be expendable? Give them Carson, but we wouldn't want Daniel Jones. I didn't really think of that one out.
See, Daniel Jones, I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I compare him a lot to Josh Allen, but not as good, obviously,
Yeah,
because the running game he has. I think
and
Daniel
Josh
Jones is a
Allen took a couple
good
years
quarterback.
to develop. Josh
Yeah,
Allen had a lot of bad in the NFL in his early seasons.
I want Josh Allen, that's who I want, but,
Well, duh.
uh, so I can't think of another team, like, that could really take Carson Wentz.
The
Maybe
Broncos,
the Panthers?
the Broncos, they I think they have like a like
Ooh,
an 11th or 12th pick in the
that
draft.
I could see that because, I mean, we do have the tie of trading to the Broncos, but,
But the Broncos could be in the camp of Aaron Rodgers, trying to get him. Like, are they gonna settle for a Carson so we could go get Aaron Rodgers? Like
I could see Aaron Rodgers wanting to go to Mile High more than,
because that was remember that was last offseason. That's where the popular spot was.
yeah.
He was gonna go to Denver. What about the football team? What about Washington? Given because they have Taylor Heineke, but how sold are they on him?
There's no way if they're in their right mind, there's no way they would get Carson Wentz because really, I think Heineke is honestly playing at the same level as Carson Wentz right now.
I agree with you. He kind of a
Heine
question mark.
Heineke's a very, very tough quarterback. I don't think he has all the talent in the world, but knowing where he comes from and like not nothing crazy, like pretty good career for him so far. So
Yeah. So you don't see anywhere where the Colts can trade Wentz for like a first rounder? Because,
no,
dude,
there's
I just keep saying that. That's the only thing holding us back is we lost our first round pick.
I don't know. This is a struggle bus here. So we lost the
Imagine how
first round pick.
Ballard and Reich and Ursay are feeling right now.
They're probably Ursay's probably pissed, but
Ursay is livid.